Let's break down BigBear.ai or BBAI. In a nutshell, they turn overwhelming data into actionable intelligence. Their AI platforms help organizations, especially the US government and defense agencies, make smarter, faster decisions. Imagine the military tracking threats or predicting disruptions before they happen. That's where BigBear.ai steps in. Their tech isn't just about analyzing yesterday's data, it's about predicting tomorrow's moves. This proactive, predictive AI is crucial for national security and high-stakes operations. BigBear.ai aims to be the go-to provider for mission-critical decision-making as the AI revolution accelerates. Every industry is racing to adopt AI, but BBAI focuses on the most complex, high-consequence environments. Their edge, advanced analytics, machine learning, and a focus on government contracts where mistakes aren't an option. As AI adoption explodes, companies like BigBear.ai, who can deliver reliable, secure solutions, are positioned for major growth. They're not just another AI company. They're targeting the toughest, most vital problems. That's why BBAI is on so many investors' radars right now. Now, let's talk about the stock. BBAI's chart is a wild ride. Huge swings, big risks, and big rewards. The price has ranged from $1.65 to $10.36 in the past year, showing just how divided investors are. Most of 2025, it's bounced between $4 and $8, struggling to break above its IPO price. Every time it nears $8, it gets knocked back down. Frustrating for holders, but tempting for traders. The latest earnings sent the stock up 20%. Closing at $6.05 after a 6% daily jump. But with BBAI, spikes can vanish as quickly as they appear, sometimes driven by short squeezes, not fundamentals. The chart tells a story of hope versus skepticism. Good news sends it soaring, but doubts quickly return. For investors, it's a classic, high-risk, high-reward play. You need a strong stomach for the volatility. The next big move will depend on whether BBAI can deliver real, lasting growth. Let's dig into the latest earnings. BBAI reported $33.14 million in revenue, beating expectations by 4.2%. That's a win, but here's the catch: revenue dropped over 20% year over year. The decline is due to losing older, high-margin contracts. New business isn't filling the gap yet. The company posted a loss of 3 cents per share, which was better than expected, but only because of more shares outstanding. Margins are shrinking, squeezed by lost contracts and higher spending on sales and marketing. The company reaffirmed its full-year outlook, but that suggests a weaker fourth quarter ahead. So, while the headline numbers looked good, the details reveal shrinking revenue, tighter margins, and a cautious outlook. The initial stock pop was all about beating expectations, not about real growth. For long-term investors, the mixed signals are a reason to stay cautious. BBAI needs to reverse the revenue decline and prove it can grow. Until then, the numbers don't fully support the hype. It's a story of potential, but not yet of performance. Despite the buzz, skepticism runs deep around BigBear.ai. Wall Street analysts rate it a hold, with sentiment slipping from buy to hold in recent months. 5 analysts have downgraded or cut price targets this year, never a good sign. Short interest is sky high at 20%, meaning many are betting the stock will fall. This fuels volatility and can trigger short squeezes, but it's also a red flag. Institutional ownership is just 7.5%, showing big money isn't convinced yet. Without strong institutional backing, the stock is at the mercy of retail traders and wild swings. The core issue: declining revenue and shrinking margins in a sector that should be booming. Investors worry BBAI can't win enough big contracts to scale up. The government AI market is huge, but BBAI hasn't proven it can capture a meaningful share. Until they show consistent growth and a path to profitability, skepticism will linger. The story is compelling, but the numbers need to catch up. For now, caution outweighs optimism. So why consider BBAI? It's all about future potential. The US government is pouring billions into AI, and BBAI is built to serve this market. Their pending acquisition of AskSage could be a game changer, adding new tech and opening commercial doors. If they integrate AskSage well, BBAI could diversify and accelerate growth. This move shows management is hungry for innovation, not just survival. For bulls, it's a bet that government AI spending will lift BBAI, and that current struggles are just growing pains. If they start landing big contracts and the AskSage deal pays off, today's price could look like a bargain. The risk is real, but so is the upside. BBAI is a speculative play on the next wave of AI adoption. For risk-tolerant investors, it's a potential hidden gem. You can't talk about BBI without mentioning Palantir, the giant in government data analytics. Palantir's scale, reputation, and resources make it a tough competitor. When BBAI bids for contracts, they're often up against this heavyweight. That's a challenge, but also an opportunity. Palantir's success proves the market is huge and lucrative. BBAI doesn't need to beat Palantir, just carve out a profitable niche. Their smaller size means a single big contract could transform their business. The AskSage acquisition is a play to out-innovate and differentiate. For investors, BBAI's risk is higher, but so is the potential reward. It's the classic small-cap story, more volatility, but a shot at explosive growth. In the shadow of giants, BBAI could still shine. So, is BigBear.ai a hidden gem or a risky bet? Honestly, it's both. The bull case, BBAI is at the heart of the AI revolution, serving a government market hungry for its tech. The AskSage deal could be a catalyst, and a single big contract could change everything. For risk-tolerant investors, the upside is real if management delivers, but the risks are just as real: falling revenue, shrinking margins, low institutional support, and high short interest. The market wants proof, not just promises. BBAI hasn't shown consistent growth or the ability to outpace bigger rivals. This is a high-risk, high-reward play, not for your retirement fund. For most, waiting for a few quarters of real growth makes sense. But for the bold, today's price could be an entry into the future of AI. BBAI is a show-me story. The next chapter is up to them. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.